All right, let's talk some pick and roll.
It's time for Pick and Roll.
All right, Ron, episode 7. I'm out of my element here, but I love the banter. Thank you. I will say this, Ron. All these gentlemen have won 7 championships. We're going to rank them from 5 to 1. And that is Tom Brady, Mickey Mantle, Robert Horry, Babe Ruth, and Michael Schumacher. You are first.
Yeah, this was a good one.
7 championships.
This was a good one. But there's 5 guys, right?
You hungry now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look, this is one of those. This is one of those puzzles. Which one doesn't belong?
Yes. And I mean, the man won 7 championships, but
he did win 7 championships.
Oh, Nick's already saying Schumacher, number 1. Come at him.
Look, number 5 is easily Robert Horry. I didn't even have to look at his numbers. It don't matter. It don't matter.
I mean, his 7 points per game doesn't impress you.
His numbers don't matter. He is in this category a second class.
All right, put that Christmas cards lost, because that's one. Paul Robert Horry on this one. I mean, you could at least been a little nicer about it. Roy Orbison.
I'm sorry, I can't candy.
Roy Orbison won.
I cannot candy code it. So Robert Horry, number 5. And then from there, they were all great champions, right?
Oh yeah, very good. So we got to hear this number 4.
Number 4, I went Michael Schumacher. And I was debating whether he was going to be number 3. But what it came down to is how many championships for the seasons that they played their sport. And he was the farthest.
Wow, you're getting beat up here, Ron. No, yeah. I'm dead. Although Zip says number 1, Brady.
So,
all right.
So anyway, Schumacher had 7 championships in all the seasons he had. So I ended up going Schumacher number 4. Babe Ruth, I put number 3. He had those 7 World Series, 1 MVP, 2 All-Stars, an ERA title. So the pitching on top of that helped Babe get ahead of Schumacher. Number 2, I put Mickey Mantle. Mickey Mantle played 20 seasons, 21 seasons, 7 World Series, so roughly a World Series every 3 years.
Look at that. Babe Ruth, number 1 by James.
But 20 All-Stars for Mickey Mantle. I mean, come on. But Tom Brady had the best championship percentage of all of them, and I put him at number 1 because of that reason. You know, I mean, he's a near 50% clip. He at least gets there 50% of the time.
Mickey Mantle, number 2. He got Mickey Mantle. Babe Ruth, Mickey. All right, I don't know. Listen, we saw it almost the same way. I'm not going to be as mean as you with Robert Horry, but again, got very fortunate that he was on some very good teams. So 7 championships. Tom Brady, number 4. James is out of James. No, but we cannot bypass what James just said. Number 4, Tom Brady. I don't care how big of a Patriot hater you are on this list that you're saying Robert Horry and then Tom Brady at 4. You are off whatever you're on. Brady 4. Thank you, Nick. You may
I do want to say Robert Horry was a very important piece to those championships because they got him for a purpose. He's a good luck charm.
Yeah, so I went Ori at 5. I agree with you. I agree too. Gin and juice tonight. Let's go, Snoop Dogg. All right. I went Michael Schumacher at 4 as well. I listen, 91 wins, 7 championships, obviously, right? But I looked at it and he's not even number 1 anymore in wins. And he, the 7 championships on a top in the Formula One circuit anymore. The kid that's active now. So, so I couldn't put him any higher because there's a guy that clearly is better than him now today in today's racing.
Yeah.
I went Mickey Mantle at 3 though. And the reason why is Babe Ruth higher batting average. He had more hits, more home runs, more RBIs. But then to your point, 94 and 46 with a 2.28 ERA and almost 500 strikeouts. That's insane.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, James, he wasn't a great racer, but who's the dude now that's number 1? Anybody know out there? I got him. Look at this up. Hold on. But that's what I'm saying. It's like it's a kid's name now. I'm drawing a blank. Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton has more wins and more championships. Thank you, Nick. So I can't put him ahead of some of these guys. But Mickey Mantle at 3, Babe Ruth. It's tough to explain. Thank you. Babe Ruth at 2, and then the greatest quarterback of all time right now is still Tom Brady. The man's won 7 championships. To Ron's point, played 21 years. That's 3 every. 7. How do you do the math? I can't. 3 every year.
33%.
3 every year. Like if you broke it down,
Super Bowl rate.
Like it's insane.
But
who gets that?
He's at a 50% clip to get there.
What do you go? 8 straight AFC championship games? Like the guy was always there, but the car's just different now. The Mercedes. Yeah,
10 Super Bowls. 10 Super Bowls in 21 years. I mean, come on, that 49%, really?
Now we're making excuses though, so we're gonna go ahead. He was actually racing to win. Okay. I mean, all right. I still don't. I cannot put Schumacher ahead of some of these guys. Maybe Mickey Mantle. Maybe 3, 4. I would flip flop, but that's it. That is it. Lewis would just start in front and lead the whole time. Well, that's important too, though, because that means wins.